Hello, and welcome to my leveling guide for GuildWars 2. I am EpicBaconFlips, and I'm leveling an Elementalist for you today. There's been a lot of talk about leveling guides not being accurate and out of date. Hopefully, this will change that conversation. So let me help you get started. Right now, you're level 1, and in order to level, you'll have to complete a series of quests and/or missions as you become familiar with the area. Let's get started, shall we? This area is your starting area. This is where your journey begins. As you follow this path, be sure to listen to the NPCs as they tell you where to go. Make your way to the tavern to get your first set of orders.
Sergeant, there are more
cinematics are a big part of the storyline. However, those wishing to speed level can skip through them accordingly.
Serious, but I can't spare anyone.
Characters continue to develop as you go through your story questline.
Never failed Divinity's Reach.
Each character will have a different questline depending on your attributes.
Bless you.
Don't worry, no spoiler alerts here.
Good luck.
As you make your way to the destination, notice that you have a lot of locks on your toolbar. That is normal and will be opened as you level. Since this is my first time playing an Elementalist, I am using this time to learn my maneuverability, my spells, and just the general gameplay for the character. Now I've reached my destination. There's an opening ahead.
The centaurs are in the garrison. Rally to Captain Thackeray.
And a world event. My orders now are to defend this opening with my life. If you're like me and new to the game, learn to cast your spells while maneuvering out of the way of damage. This game in particular is unique that most spells can automatically be cast while moving. If you're like me coming from WoW or any other MMORPG, sometimes there's extra talents or specializations required in order to do such things.
Enough of this.
In GuildWars, there is not.
You think you can defeat me?
This game is also unique and stands out because of the visual cutscenes. The graphics and the sound quality is magnificent.
That soldier is a threat.
We're destroying them.
Charge!
Easy objective: destroy the hands coming out of the ground. This is your first world event and a big key to leveling.
Fight for everything you hold dear. It's not dead yet. Brace yourselves. Think it's gonna explode.
Now that you're done with the intro to the starting area, we are given some starter items. The starter items will vary based on your class, so don't expect to see the same gear or weapons I'm getting. If you don't know how to access your inventory, please refer to the in-game tutorials for how to access your character screen and other menus relevant to switching out your gear. Each level comes with its own rewards, as well as a snapshot on what you'll receive for the next subsequent level. This helps for planning purposes, especially when we talk about traits, but that'll be a much later video if requested. Also notice that I've gotten another ability on my toolbar. My number 2 section, which was locked, is now open. Individuals with telescopes over their head give you an overview of the area, especially waypoints and special interest items to explore and gain experience. First and foremost, leveling to 10 is as easy as collecting all your waypoints in the area, points of interest, and Vista lookouts. Once you're done with just those basics, you'll be well on your way. To seal the deal, there are a thing called assist quests. These quests are scattered throughout the land and are generally good for tracking if you're in the right area for your level. You'll identify these types of quests by locating the hearts on your map. These quests are also essential to an accelerated leveling tactic, as well as getting familiar with the new characters, as they tend to not be too challenging for solo play.
And click on the waypoint to which you want to travel.
Here I start my first assist quest. Notice my experience now and later when it's completed. The first assist quest is easy. Kill the bad things in the farm and dig up the holes. Also during this assist quest, a world event happened. The world event boss spawned in the middle of me doing this quest line. World event bosses tend to yield great experience. As you see, once defeating the boss, look at all the experience I've gathered. Now that the boss is dead, I am free to continue with my quest line. As I mentioned previously, during these assist quests it's easy and it makes for solo play. A great opportunity for you to become familiar with your character, learning the abilities and the combos. Right now, it's just rinse and repeat. Dig up the hole, kill the little worm looking thing that comes out of it, and move on to the next. Status of the progress can be located in the upper right hand corner. As you see, we're almost done. Clicking on the heart to the right brings up the rewards window that you see now. This will show you what you've earned by completing assist quests. The following footage is just me walking around completing assist quest lines and discovering waypoints. With the help of video editing, we will get to see me do this really fast. Basically, all I did was take the upper left hand corner and made it full screen. Enjoy. If you like what you saw, hit that like button. If you want to see more, subscribe. My next video will be leveling from 10 to 20, so stay tuned. And if you know another way to level faster, without tomes or potions, let me know in the comment section below. And remember, why go ham and cheese if you got bacon grease? Peace!